Okay, this is my review of the Vantrue Dual Dash Cam N3. It's pretty much a dash cam that is also a rear view mirror. And as you can see, it's a rear view mirror, and the screen is actually built in to the rear view mirror. So when the screen is not activated, it'll just look like a rear view mirror. You won't see the screen, and once you activate the screen, it'll pop up there. The front camera is 1080p. The rear camera is VGA. Some of the features is that this is a touchscreen rear view mirror, and also it features some low light level night vision technology, so the picture should be good even in low light, and smart gesture recognition. So basically, while you're driving, you can wave your hand in front of it, and the screen will pop up, so you can do what you need to do on the screen. So I already opened the box, so let's just open it. Okay, it's a standard box. Okay, it's well packaged, well protected. And here is the rear view mirror. Okay, and it just looks like a rear view mirror. Nothing special. It just looks like a rear view mirror for now. And once you activate the screen, the screen pops up here. I think that's pretty neat. It's like a hidden screen. And then let's look at the back of it. So the back of it, you see a speaker on the left, and also the camera on the right. And also, if you look here, there's some ports here. One says GPS. I guess it doesn't come with a GPS, but if you want GPS capability, you can put a GPS receiver on that. It says TF for trans flash, but it's actually a micro SD. You don't have to worry about that. Behind here, it's kind of hard to see. It says AV. That's where you plug in your rear VGA camera, and here is your USB. It's a standard mini USB. This is to power the device and also transfer data off if you want to. On the bottom, there's some buttons here, and I'm getting an explanation of what the buttons are up front. So this is just like a toggle up, down. This is the power button. This is the menu button, and this is the OK button. Okay, put that to the side. Let's see what else is in the box. Okay. And here is your power cable. It's a mini USB power cable. It's 10 feet long, so that you can route it in your car. Plenty of space, or plenty of length. And what's neat about this is a dual, so you can slide this away. It reveals another charger, so you can charge your phone as well. That's pretty cool. Okay. What's next is, let's put that to the side for now. This is the rear view camera. And the cable length is actually 19 feet. Plenty of room to route your cable and mount it to the rear. I think you have a couple of choices. You can just double-sided tape and tape it to the rear glass. And I believe they supply double-sided tape. I think that's what that is. I'll have to check. And 2 screws. I think the 2 screws are for a more advanced mounting solution, for maybe mounting it on the outside of your car, and you can maybe drill a hole. The instructions recommends 2 different ways of mounting. Again, just taping it to the rear glass, or maybe drilling a hole into your trunk via or close to your license plate, above your license plate, like a lot of rear view cameras are. And I believe that's what those screws are for. You can screw it up into there. And here is a place where the cable kind of breaks away like that. So if you drill a hole into your trunk or if maybe you don't have to drill a hole, maybe you already have like some sort of access, so you can guide this cable into your trunk and then reconnect it back up to this, and that way you can mount it exterior. And again, this side of the cable, actually, if you see the dash cam, it goes into the AV slot right here for your rear camera. Okay. Let's put that to the side. It also comes with a standard 3 feet mini USB for data transfer, I believe. And it comes with these 4 rubber brackets. These are to actually mount the rear view camera, or this dash cam, to your rear view mirror. So let's see. So if you see it here, you want to take one of the brackets. They come in 2 sizes, so if you have a bigger or smaller rear view mirror, choose whatever fits yours. But pretty much you hook it on this end, wrap it around your mirror, and hook it on the other end. So it should be fairly simple. That's pretty cool. You don't have to remove your current rear view mirror. You just have to install it on top of it, which is pretty cool. It also comes with a micro SD card reader. No micro SD card, just the reader. It comes with what they call a wrench in their documentation, but it's actually, what I think it is, it's a pry tool so that you can pry your panels off or your trim from your car if you want to route the cabling so you can hide it a little better. But I don't think that's necessary, but if you need that, that's also included, which is pretty cool. Okay. Here is your registration card. So standard, it comes with a 12-month warranty, but if you register, it extends it up to 18 months. That's pretty cool. And here is your instruction booklet. It just tells you how to use it, what each button does, and how to navigate the menu, touchscreen, different gestures, and recommended installation, routing the cable, how to use the mounting brackets, and a recommended rear view camera installation. Here's the method A, where you mount it on top of your license plate outside of your car, and that's where the breakaway cable comes in handy, so you can just feed that cable into your trunk. Or another one is to just rear windshield, maybe double-sided tape it. And some specs. So some key specs is that it is a 5-inch IPS screen. That's pretty cool. And also the angling is 170-degree wide angle front lens, so your front camera has 170-degree coverage. And also your rear is 140 viewing angle. So if you add that up, that's 310. That's almost 360. You're missing about 50 degrees on your sides, but yeah, that's about it. The rest of it is other languages. So, all right, so now I'm going to install it, and now we'll be back. Okay, so I have it installed now, and so this is what it looks like. Looks like a regular rear view mirror, I'm sorry, and I just mounted it using those brackets, those rubber brackets. Very simple installation on top of my old rear view mirror, and this is what it looks like. And here's the menu. You can activate and deactivate the menu by waving your hand in front of it. So now it just looks like a rear view mirror. No one knows any better. And if you want, you can activate it again like that. And I did a very quick installation. As you can see, the power cable and the rear camera cable. And I just quickly routed it to the side so I can just quickly post my review. In the future, I do hope to change to this guy, I just plan on buying a 10-foot mini USB cable and using this guy just to have more ports and what is it? Quick charge. So this is what it looks like. So basically, it tells you the time and day, tells you the status. Is it recording? Is it recording audio? The battery status. And here's the main menu. Very bright and very clear. Good quality. So if you press video, it'll show you the current what it's recording. Right now I have it set up so you can see both the front and rear view at the same time. But if you go into the sub menu and click on video switch, you can change that. Oops. And now it's just the front, and you can do it one more time for just the back. I think that's pretty useful if you don't have a backup camera in your car, and this will do just fine. And you could do it one more time to set it back to both. And let's go back to the main menu. Main menu, you also have these two buttons right here, just pretty much recording on or off, and if you want to record audio or not. Basically, I guess if you don't want your voice or if you want to say something that you don't want caught on the video, then you can toggle that on and off. The playback menu is pretty obvious. Oh, you have to stop recording to get into that, so let's stop recording. Go back to the playback menu, and then pretty much you could go through all your videos and see, go through and look at it and play it. Very self-explanatory. And here's some last videos I did last night. Press play, and yep. And I'll show you how the videos look directly, but that's what the playback menu looks like if you want to watch it. Interestingly, I think you might be even able to put your own videos up there and play them back. I haven't tested it out yet. If I do, I'll let you know. And the camera button, what it does is it takes quick captures, high quality captures. I believe this is a 12 megapixel camera. So if you wanted to take a quick picture, that's what that does. I'll also show you what those look like directly. And there's a video lock button. I'm not entirely sure what that does. I'm assuming it locks the settings, or maybe it locks the actual video. If I do find out what that actually does, I will post it in my review. The settings, very basic settings. Your resolution, your loop recording, night mode, GPS, also various settings like parking monitor, gesture control. What parking monitor does, from what I understand, is when you're parked and the engine is off, it goes back and it'll record stuff based on motion detection or G-shock detection. So if it detects like a collision, it'll start recording for a few seconds, or a few like a minute or so. And it does have a 500 milliamp hour battery inside, so it should be able to capture most events, even though there's no power going to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much the installation and how it looks. Looks like a regular rear view mirror, but it's a dash cam, and you can do that. Awesome. Okay, and I'll go back inside and I'll show you some what the footage actually looks like, and some of the screenshots look like. All right, I'll see you later. Okay, just to show you what it sounds like, I am speaking so that you can hear my voice and see how much of the audio it records and the audio quality. Let's see how well the audio picks up. So while I'm driving, oops, I almost blew by that stop sign. And let's see how good the video quality is, see if it could pick up some see if we can pick up some license plates or street signs, just to see how good it does in real life. If you were ever in an accident, see if it does actually catch all the information you need. So I'm just doing a quick drive around the neighborhood. So far no cars in front of me, so let's see if I can go to some of the bigger roads to see. Well, I guess you do see some cars on the side. I'm not sure if you can see some of those license plates. I presume it might be a little difficult because the motion, you might need to be directly behind a car, so let's see. Another thing I'm noticing right now is my street is very bumpy, and my suspension is not what it used to be. So you might notice some bounce in the video. I'm curious to see if there's any image stabilization on the video, so that'll be interesting to see. I definitely do notice my dash cam vibrating with every bump. It might be that I might have to tighten up the rubber grommet, the rubber what do you call it, brackets that I mounted. Maybe they're too loose, so maybe tightening that up might help a little bit. We'll see about that. Finally, some cars ahead. So I'm sure that it's picking up now because we're stopped, but about 5 car foot lengths or 5 car lengths beyond this car, maybe 3 now. I can see the plate. I wonder if the video captures it. I guess what really matters is it doesn't matter what you see at this point. It mostly matters what happens during a collision. So if you collide, you'd be close, definitely close enough to see it. I guess there are maybe other reasons why you might want to see a license plate. Maybe you want to witness a crime, and you're chasing the guy down, and you want to see the plate, and maybe you can't get close enough. But for most practical purposes, let's see what this camera picks up here. Okay, just to show you what it sounds like, I'm speaking so that you can hear my voice and see how much of the audio it records and the audio quality. Let's see how well the audio picks up. So while I'm driving, oops, I almost blew by that stop sign. And let's see how good the video quality is. See if it could pick up some see if we can pick up some license plates or street signs, just to see how good it does in real life. If you were ever in an accident, see if it does actually catch all the information you need. I'm just doing a quick drive around the neighborhood. So far no cars in front of me, so let's see if I can go to some of the bigger roads to see. Oh, I guess you do see some cars on the side. I'm not sure if you can see some of those license plates. I presume it might be a little difficult because the motion, you might need to be directly behind the car, so let's see. Another thing I'm noticing right now is my street is very bumpy, and my suspension is not what it used to be. So you might notice some bounce in the video. I'm curious to see if there's any image stabilization on the video, so that'll be interesting to see. I definitely do notice my dash cam vibrating with every bump. It might be that I might have to tighten up the rubber grommet, the rubber what do you call it, brackets that I mounted. Maybe they're too loose, so maybe tightening that up might help a little bit. We'll see about that. Finally, some cars ahead. So I'm sure that it's picking up now because we're stopped, but say I'm about 5 car foot lengths or 5 car lengths beyond this car, maybe 3 now. I can see the plate. I wonder if the video captures it. I guess what really matters is it doesn't matter what you see at this point. It mostly matters what happens during a collision. So if you collide, you'd be close, definitely close enough to see it. I guess there are maybe other reasons why you might want to see a license plate. Maybe you witness a crime, and you're chasing a guy down, and you want to see the plate, and maybe you can't get close enough. But for most practical purposes, let's see what this